Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we are doing a product review of the X-Duo Link 2 portable DAC headphone amplifier. Now, I must say this is a pretty cool product. Now, like always, we will go through a few of the specs just to go through a couple of things. So we'll go through the measurements. We're dealing with 62.9 millimeters long by 21 by 12 high, so height and width and depth. So really quite tiny, and it feels quite substantial too, which I like. And I've played with a few of these little portable link jobs, so this one, not bad. So chipset, we're using a ESS 9118EC, and the sampling frequency, we're dealing with PCM 16 to 32 bit / 44.1 kHz to -384 kHz, and we're also using we've got the DSD, which is a DSD 64.256. The output power is 150 milliwatts at 32 ohm, and frequency response of this unit is 20 Hz to 20 kHz, sorry. So we've also got a plus minus of 0.5 dB, and noise to signal ratio 11 dB, crosstalk 75 dB, bass boost of plus 6 dB, which I did use. I thought was quite cool. And we've also got an input port type C, output 3.5. Headphone impedance will run from 16 to 300 ohm. That's a pretty reasonable, to be honest. There would be too many that would not meet that. And it weighs in at 21 grams. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, it comes with a little owner's manual. You can see at the back there, a warranty card. This little sticky pad, which has got a logo on, so you can stick the unit on the side of the unit and stick it to the side of your phone. So, it's designed, obviously, for cell phones. And your headphone plugs into the bottom. You can see, I'll just bring it up close, you can see 3.5 at the bottom there. And then again, if you were, like in my case, I was using an iPhone, you would plug that into one end, and then it terminates to your iPhone connection. And effectively, we've also then got USB-C to USB-C, and a USB-C to USB adapter comes with the kit. And we'll just put that away. And if you look at the side there, you will also see some switches, and I'll just turn that around so you can actually read that. So you've got the base switch that we talked about, and of course we've also got a little switch that is the dynamic range. So it's actually quite cool. I mean, it does make a little slight difference. I could hear it. So what did I think? Well, let's just also, before we cover that off, it also comes in a red, a blue, and again the one in front of you is grey. You can see all the connections that come with it in front of you, along with a box. You can see there also it comes with high-res certification, which again is another cool feature. And I've got to say, I actually ran my effectively my sampling set headphones from Bravo, which are sort of a 5K retail headphone, and I use it mainly for all my monitoring, because by using something like that, I can actually hear the differences between every single product. And it played those perfectly. So this little tiny job here, even on a pair of $5,000 headphones, absolutely fantastic. And across the normal headphones, of course, it's got ample power. And I've got to say, I was pretty damn impressed. I think there is a review I've done on another one of these type products a while ago, and I didn't think that was too bad. But this thing here is definitely a very cool little unit. In our part of the world, I think they're about $229. So, I mean, when you think about it, it's cheap, portable, and obviously if you want to find out more information about this unit, you can find it on hifihq.co.nz for the New Zealand market, and if you're outside there, you can just duck onto xduo.net, and you'll find all the information there. So, without further ado, bass, as I said, straight in its normal position, a very nice, balanced, I would just about call it a flat, but not flat in the sense, I mean, I think it has a little bit of bass beyond flat. With the switch on, definitely a big difference. I didn't my preference is always to run things in its flat position. Voices, again, it pretty well most 90% of the ranges I played in, and depending on the music, you were going to get a little bit of shrillness, but that's to be expected. Remembering what we're doing here, we're not playing with a $4,000 amp or a $10,000 amp, so for its price point, I guess the better way to cover this one off is, as you know, I don't rate things 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. Would I own one? Definitely. It's actually very cool. I actually like this over the more traditional USB ones that just push in. I think this, I really do love how it just has the USB-C and the little fly lead. So sound-wise, absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. Yes, would I own one, as I just mentioned? Definitely. And I'm thinking if you're wanting something portable and you don't want to have something big, and I guess it'd be great for offices, traveling, or you're sitting on the lounge, you just don't want to cart something around with you. I think that sort of format is absolutely fantastic. I really, really enjoyed this unit. It really is a fantastic product. And you can see that even the instruction manual is very well laid out, very easy to use, didn't take long to charge. And, I really, if you've got a mobile phone and you're just feeling that it's just not quite doing it, this is small enough and easy enough to carry around that it's definitely a must if you're wanting something portable and you want to improve what you're dealing with. And getting back to the sound, as we mentioned before, the high end again, nicely balanced. I would say that this is it's borderline. As I've mentioned before, I talk about stereo, hi-fi, and audiophile sound. I think we're sort of stereo to hi-fi is where this sits. Audiophile, I'm pretty going to be very, very, probably very strict on what I would comment there, because I'm very analytical. I will listen to every single little thing. So for me, it ticks off. It's better than just a basic stereo sound. It's definitely hi-fi. Is it audiophile? No, but would I still own it? Of course I would. I mean, audiophile stuff. If you're going to be playing in there, you're going to want a quiet area. You're going to be monitoring. So this type of product, and most of the products that are hi-fi stereo type products, are going to allow that most people are going to have a little bit of noise or background noise around them. Where an audiophile type product, you're definitely going to want to sit there and just absolutely analytically listen to the music. So I think you just factor that in, and this just makes a very good purchase. I think I take my hat off to Xduo. I think they've done a fantastic job with this Link 2. I haven't had to play with the original Link, but reading up on the information about the differences, they've definitely increased the power output, and that makes a big difference. They've also the reviews around the world on this thing is very, very high. And going back to that switch, it was actually the soundstage switch, and yes, you could hear a little bit of it. So no, I really do like it. I think I'd have to say that I also think that it's pretty cool that it's not a plastic. It's like it's alloy, so it's definitely of a high quality build. So I think really they have done a fantastic job with this. There's no argument. I think later on, if I was to get one, I actually did like the red and the it's like a bluey green, really, really nice. And I can't wait to at some point grab myself a red one. The problem with the darker colours, I tend to lose small things. So reds and green blue type colours are a little easy. You're not going to lose the bloody thing in a hurry. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's product review on the Xduo Link 2. And again, thank you for tuning into AB Sound Advice. I do appreciate you guys supporting the channel. And again, we'll see you next time.